know that I have that much to say. I'm not sure what I have to say, but I don't know, I was just kind of thinking, I felt like making a fucking video. Pretty much, in general, you know, usual. Basically, shit's pretty fucked up. And, it's getting worse and worse. I mean, you can go through all these fucking statistics and have your little fucking politics or whatever, but it's pretty fucking bad. You know, I think we can all agree on that. And, pressure on the youth is just ridiculous, you know. I mean, the pressure on everyone's ridiculous, but I mean, you know, we're supposed to have this fucking future, you know, and what? There's still fucking babies being born, you know, this fucking wonderful world. And the sad thing is well, it's not really sad. I mean, it's actually pretty cool. I mean, you know, the fact that this actually is a wonderful fucking world, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's sad that this is what we do with this gift that we have. I mean, I don't have to go into the rhetoric about what's going on. I mean, you know, people watch the news, man. You know what the fuck's going on. You didn't have to watch the news to know what the fuck's going on. I mean, it's fucking internet, man. I mean, there's a lot of crazy fake shit out there, I guess, but I mean, you get the general idea, you know. It's pretty fucked up, yeah. There's plenty of other people with better information out there, you know, putting the information out, you know, that you can filter through. So, I'm not trying to compete with that, you know. I'm just saying how I fucking feel. And it's really simple, you know. We don't have to have all these problems, but we do. We do because of ego. We do because of greed. You know, it's simple. You know, and greed, you know, is kind of one and the same with ego. It all stems from ego, and I don't think ego is bad necessarily, but it definitely needs to get its ass, you know, fucking beat down a few times. You know, and get itself in check. You know, keep that bitch under wraps. You know, fucking ego's a douchebag sometimes. You know. I mean, like, unconsciously, it's not even, like, obvious. It's just always there, you know. All your fucking misery, I believe, comes from ego. And I believe that psychedelics are a key step in our next evolution. I think it's sad that a lot of people use drugs to get fucked up and escape their problems. You know, I mean, even people that aren't actual addicts, but, you know, myself included, you know, like, I've never been really addicted to anything. I mean, I kind of went through a bad phase with alcohol, but other than that, you know, when I was prescribed benzos, but I mean, I don't really recall ever really being, like, truly physically addicted to anything. But, you know, I've had my moments where, you know, the lines have definitely been blurred. And it is sad that that's, you know, the one side you see is the destruction. You don't really, you know, like, look up Bill Hicks' Positive Drug Story. It's great. I'm not going to try to repeat it. You can look it up. It's a good example. You don't ever hear about those. And frankly, you know, the cards are stacked against us, or whatever the fuck that phrase is. I mean, when you have this war that doesn't allow you to get legal access, you know, and purity control, and then, okay, say you get this stuff, but, you know, you're just by yourself trying to, you have no person to confide in. You're just some dude with some drugs, like, yeah, you might be trying to give yourself therapy, but in the process, you could actually develop a dependence. And, see, if you legalize it, there could be special centers, to go to. And, if you really want therapy, and it's not just fun, you have that option of going there instead of, I feel like a lot of people actually have good intentions, but they get lost in the flood. And, I don't think it's right, to have this black and white mentality instead of actually looking at the facts. And, I mean, I can't say much good for heroin, or stuff like that, but, I mean, at least heroin's a good painkiller, but, there's a lot of other stuff out there, but, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of pharmaceuticals, but I'm also not a fan of putting people in cages, because they want to feel good. So, I'm actually for, like, legalizing it all, because putting people in cages is just not cool, but I think there actually should be special centers, like, for certain things, like, MDMA, ayahuasca, psilocybin, I think there should be places people could go for that, or really, any of them that, there seems to be a potential of helping one issue or another, in a controlled environment. I see nothing wrong with it. I see nothing wrong with it, period, but, obviously, without supervision, it can potentially be a problem. But I really think we're gonna have to get our, start fucking respecting people and, like, learn to love ourselves and then one another, and, all that fucking change starts from within shit, I'm not a guru, I'm not there, I'd like to be, yes, but, at the moment, no, not really. I'm just as fucked up as the next person. I don't know. In some ways more so, in some ways less so. But, it's, yeah, they need to stop this fucking bullshit war. Stop the drug war. Stop all fucking wars. Because war never really leads to anything good. It's all bullshit and it's fucking bad for you, goddammit.